All right, what's going on? This is Richie Contortesi with Seven Figure Commissions, where we bring on sales reps, solopreneur, entrepreneurs. We talk about their sales process and we work through ways to improve, get better, make adjustments, and determine a next play so that we can continue to move forward, get better, and increase take home commissions. That's the game, right? So, Bruce, we're on round two, man. Thanks for
Yeah,
being on the show.
thank you. Great to be back.
Yeah, I love it. So, part two of a series where we're going to watch Bruce ascend up the ladder and earn more commission. So, Bruce, how was your week last week, man? Give me one good win from your week.
It good win was that I was able to bring back somebody who was going to cancel. So that's always good not to lose a client. But this week was a little slow week because I was under the weather for 2 days. But I'm back and I'm raring to go. So
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad you're feeling better. Huh? What
yeah.
days was it that you missed?
I was out pretty much Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know what's going around, but something's slowing us down.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back in the game. So good. So you saved a cancel. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
How
Someone
did
was
you do
ready
that?
to cancel policy.
What was the?
Just I think for somebody usually gets this was for life insurance policy. There's usually a reason behind it, and just to protect family or children, or it's usually obviously protecting family. Just asking why they got the policy and just reemphasizing, then that's something you're still concerned about, and I guess re-invoking that emotion that they originally purchased the policy on to make them realize that they should figure out how to keep it in their budget.
Got it. Okay, cool. And so you saved it. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Good
Yep.
job. Okay,
Yeah,
good. I
thanks.
love it. All right, perfect. So let's talk about your play from last week. So last week your play
Yeah.
was what? Was it to get
Well,
it?
we were talking about the hook. I mean, and it got me thinking, hook, value proposition, that kind of thought process. And honestly, I kind of took what you originally recommended and developed kind of
Okay,
two of them, depending on who I was reaching out to, maybe a business owner versus an individual. So kind
fair.
of have two I developed.
Okay, let me hear it.
Uh, First one is, hey, Richie, hey, I'm sorry, just left the office of a client, and I helped them lock in guaranteed income for their retirement tax free. And I wanted to share how we did that. And that's something, we could get together and I could show you how we could do that for you.
Okay, cool. I like that. That's a good one. That's a solid one. How
Yeah,
good?
I mean, who doesn't need income in retirement? We all do. So, and
Guaranteed.
tax free around tax season, that got me thinking too. Tax season kind of on that, motif there. Taxes, people are thinking about taxes. The other one was again along tax kind of thought process, and just that most advisors, and this was kind of me individually, like what value I'm bringing to the table, and most advisors just focus on the risk management side of helping you prepare, and but they fall short on managing the impact of taxes. That's something that I and we take we make sure that we uh, help you manage the future tax obligations as well as your current taxes.
Got it. Okay, so how do you when you get me on the phone, how would you go about sharing that?
Uh, the other one, as far as it, just hey, if it's somebody that I'm reaching out to, just kind of say, hey, who I am, who I'm with, and just say, if they say, hey, oh yeah, well, hey, I have somebody, talk about most advisors. I'm different from most advisors, or just to kind of, hey, oh gosh, it's somebody trying to sell me something, but again, just trying to come back with a piece of value there, like, hey, you can talk to an advisor, but someone who's going to make sure they review all the pieces for you, not just one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. I like that first one too a lot. I think it's really good there's a lot of curiosity that comes from it,
Right.
and now the way you deliver that is everything, right? Delivering it with confidence, with conviction, with power, right? And what you're doing. So let's look at your numbers from the week. I know you
Okay.
missed 2 days, but let's look at your
Yeah.
numbers, and
Yeah.
then
And
let's talk about. Go ahead.
yeah, I just, yeah, I'm not as impressed this week as I was last week. But so calls were 53,
Okay, hold on one
contacts,
second.
okay,
Hold on one second.
sure.
Okay, 53.
53 on the calls, contacts were 16,
Okay. Wow.
and uh, and
About
appointments were 2.
ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we went the wrong way. Trust me, I know.
Okay. How many of those showed?
Those 2, yeah, that's the thing because appointments, can be the following week. I think
Got
both of those are coming up. I have 3 on Sunday, 1 tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, 1 tomorrow and 1 Saturday so far. So 5. So they're kind of stacked up towards this end of week.
Did you have any appointments in the last since we last spoke?
Trying to think. On Monday, I did, and that one I'm following up with his solution later, actually, this evening. So that'll be the follow up there. But since then, that was it really. Monday, because then Tuesday,
Okay, so you had
Wednesday.
one appointment.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you do any office visits or no?
No, no, I did not.
Did you do any presentations or no?
Again, just the one on Monday. That was the only
Got
one.
it. Okay, and that was more of an intro, right?
That was it, right? A fact finding, right? And then now that we kind of have, his snapshot, now I'm going back to him, with a solution.
Got it. Okay. So 16 connections and 2 appointments, right?
Correct. Yep.
I think that's where we should stay for a minute. Walk me through the connections. Why do you feel let's talk about the 2 that did book. Good job.
Right.
Why do you feel like they booked? What was the difference?
Hmm. That's a really good question. I'm trying to remember if it was a warmer or not so warm. Uh,
Well, who were the 2 people? Do you know, like, when were they
yeah.
booked?
Um, let's see. Monday. Yeah. Let me look back my notes here. Yeah, good question as far as what what was working with those 2 versus the others. So that was on Monday. Oh, the one on Monday that I booked, that's for Saturday. That was someone that I had talked to a long time ago about insurance, and at that time, she never did anything. And she, when I happened to catch up with her, she said she still hadn't done anything, and remembered how helpful I was, and said would love to, come back and revisit with you.
Cool.
So that one went well. And then the other one, let's see, that one was. Um, I'm not sure if I recall what the other one was. Since there's only 2, I should remember, right? But
Yeah.
that one, yeah, um,
Was it a warm
yeah,
one or was it cold?
that one I believe was warm as well. And that's where I think the rest were kind of on the cold side here, and uh, I
Well, let
just
me
didn't get it
yeah.
done.
So let me ask you this. On the 2 that you booked, what did you do well? What do you feel like you did really well?
The
Yeah.
value. It's the value. That's big because again, even if they know me, it's like people don't have time to waste. They're looking for why should I, right? I mean, you gotta get something. And I may have asked a question about, hey, do you work with anybody? No. Tax, like I said, with taxes going on, asking, hey, have you done your taxes? Thinking about taxes. How about also, down the road, you want to pay as little taxes now and down the road as well, so you have more retirement. So, um, like I said, just trying to take advantage of what's on people's mind right now, taxes.
Okay. So the two that you booked, you mentioned and brought up taxes.
Correct.
Okay. What about the other 14? Did you bring up taxes as well, or?
Probably mostly on them as well. Yeah, there were a myriad of kind of, somebody was in the hospital. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. But like I said, the bottom line is I should have converted more of them. Now here's the
Okay.
thing too. It's not like I won't reach back out. I made my notes, know what happened. Doesn't mean I'm not going to follow up, with them and try to, come at them with a better approach and see
Yeah.
if I can, get them on the phone again. So yeah, not successful the first round, but doesn't mean we won't have a second shot at it. So that's
Okay.
where I look at it.
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you feel like why do you why do you believe that those 14 didn't convert? What do you feel like you didn't do that you could have or should have done?
Hmm. Um, I don't think in the brief conversation I made them feel that I was going to be able to give them something of value. I think they just
Got it.
felt,
Yeah.
hey, thanks for reaching out to me. It's great talking to you. I don't think I got that, little fire going that would have them say, yeah, it sounds like it'd be worth my time.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, okay. So I think we've really dialed it in, and based on kind of what you're saying, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel like you can do differently to really, you know, not only give them the value, but it's more of a sense of feeling than it is a sense of words. The words are
Mm,
important, but Bruce, I
right.
think from your standpoint and just from our conversations, it's going to be a sense of feeling from them that like Bruce is going to bring me value. And I think a lot of that comes from conviction and tonality, not even as much about from the words. Does that make sense?
I agree. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so okay, so that's such a simple fix. Like you can fix that like, right?
I'm going to use this excuse. I was kind of a little out of it, so not my normal, self. I didn't feel quite as, chipper
Fair.
as I normally do, and that might be. And I'm not trying to use it as an excuse, but I can definitely tell you when you're just kind of not quite feeling on your game. Yeah,
Definitely.
it shows. It shows.
Yeah, when you're sick, it is very hard, for sure.
Yeah.
So I would say that probably has a big play. Um, but let's talk about what do you feel like you can do this week when you do have those connections to give them that sense of conviction. Like they've got to feel the conviction. If they don't, they're going to be busy. They're going to have other things to do. So, what do you think you can do? Obviously, you're feeling better, which is good. But what do you think you can do this week to really show them the conviction piece and to make them feel like Bruce is going to be able to help me? It's worth my time to have a conversation.
Yeah, I think Richie, kind of realize when I do after I hang up and think about the conversation I just went through that I shouldn't ask for the appointment. I need to just say when and say, hey, right, we've got to get together. Just give me that time to kind of show you how we do it, what we can do for you, when's good for you. Because I think this week I was more of like, do you want to? No, don't. I don't need to ask for permission. I need to give them that value, and then say, hey, based on that, when's good for you? When can we make this happen? And I feel this week I kind of was, the other way.
Couldn't agree more.
Can we meet? Yeah.
Why do you think that, let's talk about because I think this is an important conversation too. Is why do you think that you did, go that route? You didn't have the conviction, you didn't assume.
Yeah, I just again you know not being on my game as much as I felt I
Okay.
should be. It just he just kind of hey, hey, can you help me out here? Kind of laid back rather than just hey, I got something exciting, something great to share with you. When's it work? Tuesday or Wednesday?
Ooh,
That's
Yeah, and then even doing like a brief discovery, but don't worry about that. Let's just talk about that opening right there.
Right.
Um, okay, so because you let's do the individual because I think you had that. It sounded really good, but let's go through that individual and really hit on Bruce how you're gonna ask your call to action. So, let's just quick. I just conviction, like in the mindset, Bruce, of like people need 100% what you have to offer. They do. They really do. And they got to feel that from you. You're good at what you do, Bruce. You've been doing this for a long time. People need to know you. They need to know what you can do for them, and they're missing out because they don't. And so that's your mindset going into the call. Like, this person is lucky that I'm calling them. They're lucky because of what you'll do for them. Not many people will do for them what you'll do for them. And so that separates you, and they've got to feel that. So pretend you're talking to me, Bruce, and deliver that first line as if I'm here. I can help you with this. When can we meet?
Okay. Hey, Richie, it's Bruce. How you doing?
Doing good, Bruce. What's going on?
Oh, awesome, bud. Hey, great talking with you. Hey, look, I recently joined New York Life as a financial advisor, and I'm just reaching out to give you some great news that I can help you with your financial future. I'm showing people, I just helped a client lock in tax-free guaranteed income for their retirement, and I wanted to show you how that works and show you how I can do that for you as well. So I was thinking what your schedule might look like next week, if possibly on Monday or Tuesday would be better for you.
Yeah. How do you feel that was? Good job, by the way. How do you feel?
Still lackluster. It
Yeah.
wasn't that great.
Okay.
I've
Why
done
do you
better.
feel like that is?
Um, I don't know. I just I don't feel like I had the energy that I normally do to call there.
Do you believe in it? Do you believe in
Oh,
it?
definitely. Oh, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I know everybody can and some aspect of what we do we can help. So yes, I wholeheartedly believe that.
And what's the value pitch again? What do you say? I can guarantee. What was it again, real quick?
It's just that I can help you lock in guaranteed income, tax free in retirement.
Locked in, guaranteed income, tax free in retirement. Bruce, how you doing? It's been a long time since we spoke. How you
Yeah,
doing?
doing pretty good. Pretty good,
Awesome.
thanks.
Listen, I am an agent here at New York Life, and it's been a little while since we talked, Bruce. But I just left my office where we helped a client get tax free, whatever you're thinking, tax free income after retirement. And I'd love to have a conversation and share with you exactly how we did it and see if you can do it as well. Are you free Thursday or Friday of this week? Let's try that again. Not like I would like to. Let's maybe
Right,
see. How are you
right,
feeling about it? I always say this, like it's it's a lot like dating. Okay? If you're going to a bar and you're hitting on women and you're like, "Well, I mean, it would kind of be cool like if we maybe went on a date, like could I possibly have your number?" They're going to be like, "No."
mm,
It's literally the same thing, right? It's like if you walk up and you're like, "Hey, I saw you from across the room." By the way, I'm not single. I'm not doing this, but hey, I see you from across the room. My name's Richie. And you put your hand out and you just have a conversation. And then it's a different. They're gonna be like, oh, whoa, this is like cool, a normal conversation. And then you could be like, here's my phone, put your number in here. And there's zero hesitation. And I feel like with you, because there's the hesitation, I can feel it. And so they're not
mm,
gonna book the meeting, right? So
right,
let's try that again and just be like, this is Bruce. It's been like 3 years. How
mm,
how how the heck are you doing? I'm doing good. Look, listen, I'm calling. I'm an agent. I wouldn't even say new. I'm an agent at New York Life.
right,
Your name popped on my radar. I walked out. I left my office, and We recently helped somebody get tax-free income in their retirement, guaranteed, and I'd love to share with you how we did it. Would that be of interest? Are you free Thursday or Friday? I did 2 call to actions. Don't do that, but you get the point, right?
Right,
Um,
right.
are you free Thursday or Friday? Let's chat, man. Boom. And it's like, oh, you did what? Yeah, we did tax-free, guaranteed tax-free income in retirement. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, let's chat. You know what I mean? And then maybe do a brief discovery. But don't worry about that. Let's just talk about that front end. So let's try that again because you're right there. It's just, you know. Okay.
Right.
So
Okay.
this is
Hey,
Richie.
Richie, it's Bruce. How you doing?
They're good. Thanks for calling.
Hey, well, yeah, it's good to hear.
Yeah.
I I'm with New York Life now as a financial advisor,
Oh,
and I
cool.
just walked out of the office to help a client get guaranteed income for their retirement. It's tax free, and that's something I wanted to share with you and show you how we could do the same thing for you. I wanted to show you this and wanted to see if maybe you're available Thursday or Friday.
Yeah. So question up front, do you want to see how we could do this for you?
Right, there you go.
You want to
That's what
see
I
how
was
we could
missing.
do
I
this
can
for you?
transition there. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you free Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, that's my transition I missed there, right.
Okay. This is Richie.
Hey, Richie, it's Bruce. How you been, bud?
I'm doing good. And in the beginning, you would have a conversation like, "Oh, we met
Yeah,
2 years
right,
ago at
right,
this." Okay. So skip that. So
right.
yeah, we did meet, Bruce. That was great, man. How the heck? What are you doing these days?
Well, glad you asked. I'm with New York Life, and I'm an advisor now. And just wanted to let you know, I just left the office after helping somebody lock in some tax-free guaranteed income for their retirement. And I wanted to share with you how we did that. Is that something that you might be interested in taking a look at?
Yeah, I mean, tax free. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Great. Everybody needs it, right? So, hey, then why don't we see what's on your calendar Thursday or Friday that we could get together for a few minutes and present that?
So close. Are you free Thursday or Friday? Are you free? Just oh, cool. I love it. Everyone needs it, right? Cool. Are you free Monday or Tuesday? Monday
Okay.
or Wednesday? Like
Right.
because when you're unsure, you use a lot of words in a question versus
Right.
just you know what I mean.
Right.
You're by the way, bazillion times better than the first time.
Right.
Bazillion.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, Bruce, I'm doing great, man. I'm glad you called. It's been 2, 3 years. Thanks for calling. What's going on?
Hey, well, I'm glad you asked. I'm a advisor with New York Life now, and I
Oh,
just wanted
cool.
to let you know, hey, I helped this client lock in some tax-free guaranteed income for their retirement, and I'd love to show you how we did it and see how we be able to maybe do that for you as well.
Cool.
Is that
Yeah.
something? Okay, good. Well, then I wanted to see your availability for either Thursday or Friday.
Perfect. Way better. All you have to do now is just ask the question. Do you want to know? It's like, are
Right,
you
right. Sure.
just instead of saying I want to see, just be like interested?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How's that
Hey,
sound?
so I just walked out of this client where I was able to do. Interested in seeing if that will work for you, or do you want to? You know what I mean?
Right,
Yes. Okay. Cool. Are you free Thursday or Friday?
right.
So good. So much better, Bruce. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah,
Nice.
Bruce, it's been great, man. Glad you called. I'm actually just throwing around a football, but glad you called. So what's going on?
Hey, well, glad you asked. I'm now with New York Life as an advisor, and I just wanted to reach out to let you know I just helped a client with tax-free, uh, guaranteed income for their retirement, and I wanted to show you how we did that and see if that's something that might interest you.
Just ask. So
Would
you
that be
said,
of interest to you?
yeah. So I just did this with this client. Yeah. Do you want to see how we could do that for you?
No.
Try
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Try
You want
that
to
part.
see how we could do that for you?
Yeah. Shoot. Why not?
Great. So let's look at either Thursday or Friday.
Free? Ask though? Are you free Thursday or Friday?
Okay. Are you free Thursday or
Don't be
Friday?
hesitant. The conviction, right? Like,
Right.
okay, are you like, let's go then.
Right.
Hey, listen, Bruce, man, I am so glad that you connected. It's been 3 years or whatever. Um, it's nice talking. Look, I actually just got off the phone with a client not that too long ago. We were able to get them tax-free income, guaranteed income in their retirement. Want to see if we could do that for you?
Sure.
All right, cool. You free tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday of next week?
Probably Monday best.
Okay. All right, try it.
Okay.
Try it.
Hey, Richie, I'm glad you asked. I'm an advisor with New York Life now, and I was reaching out. I just helped a client with tax-free guaranteed income for their retirement, and I wanted to show you how that works and see if we could do that for you.
Yeah. Okay. Just take out I want to and just say right when you were going to say I want to, say do it for you. Try that. Do you want me
Okay.
to see if so I just did this. Do you want to see if
Right.
we can do it for you? Not I want to or anything like that.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
that's
I got you.
yeah.
All right. So Richie, hey, I'm glad you asked. I'm an advisor with New York Life now, and I just helped a client lock in tax-free guaranteed income for their retirement, and I wanted to share that with you, and that's something I could do for you as well.
You can?
Sure can.
Okay.
What's your schedule look like on Monday or
Yeah,
Tuesday?
but do you really know that without doing a discovery?
Well, yeah, pretty much
Okay.
anybody can do, yeah, pretty much
Okay.
anybody can do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, if you feel if okay. Yeah, I mean, I would just the big thing, man, I learned this when I was living in New York City. And I remember I got slapped over the head by my sales manager, terrible sales manager, by the way. But I used to say I want to in my emails and
Mm,
I want to in my calls. And he's like, there's one thing that's really important is your prospects and your clients don't care what you want.
right.
Right. And
Yeah,
so
agreed.
hey, the guaranteed do you want to see if it'll work for you? Or would
Right.
you like me to show you how it will work for you?
Okay.
Let's try that.
Right.
Maybe write that down. Would you like so like you don't keep saying, so would you like for me to show you how this would work for you?
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's try
All
it.
right. Okay.
So I'm gonna pause you if you start saying I want.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I gotta
All right.
erase that from my my
Yeah,
vocabulary here. So,
this is good.
well, hey, Richie. Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I'm an advisor with New York Life now, and I
Okay.
just helped a client with tax-free guaranteed income for their retirement, and I wanted to share that with you.
Pause.
Would you like to Would you like to see how that works?
Sure.
Oh, awesome. Good. Well, then, how about Monday or Tuesday? Which would be better?
Way better. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, Bruce.
Yeah, it feels a lot better too.
You
Yeah.
still said that I want, but
Oh, I did. When? Jeez.
you
Oh,
did. Yeah.
wow. Hmm.
You said I want to share that with you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, man. It's not because you know what? You were convicted, you were strong, and you believed. And that's really important, especially on these introductions. Great freaking job, Bruce. Unbelievable. Like, the transformation from when you first did it, when I asked you before we went over the numbers, to what you did just there is going to be the difference between, let's see, you had a 13% book rate to probably like a 45 to 50% book rate, right?
Agreed.
Now you might get some objections, and next week we talk about that. But for this week, let's do that one more time. I want to hear it one more time. Bruce, I'm glad you called. It's been a couple years. Appreciate it.
Hey, Richie. Well, glad you asked. I'm with New York Life now as an advisor, and I just helped this client with guaranteed income for their retirement. It's tax free, and I wanted to show you how that works. That's something I could show you. What do you think about that?
What do I think about it? I mean, it sounds pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, good. Then what's your schedule look like Monday or Tuesday?
What made you ask that question?
I don't know. I don't know. Just
Do you
the
have
heat of
this
the
writ-
moment there.
do you have
Yeah.
this written down?
No, because I got to switch hands here. I'm gonna block the
Oh,
camera.
okay. Okay. Yeah. Um, it's definitely you definitely have a habit of going into I want to share it with you
Yep.
for
Um, Yep. You're right. I got to
sure.
break it. That's a habit I got to break.
You gotta break it, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So So ready? I have this thing. Would you like to see how it'll work for you?
Right.
That's it. Would you like to see how to work? Just say that with me. Would you like to
Would you
see
like to see how
how
it'll
this will
work
work
for
for you?
you? For you
Would you like to see
to see
how this will
how
work for
this
you?
will work for you.
Just think would
Right.
you? Okay,
Right.
ready? Go.
Okay. Hey, Richie. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm an advisor now with New York Life, and I just showed a client how they can lock in guaranteed income for their retirement tax free. And I wanted to show you how we did it. Would you like to see how we did that?
For you. Would you like to see how it would work for you?
Good for you. Would you like to see how that will work for you?
Great job, man. Just that last piece. Okay, try it
Yeah.
again.
All right.
Try it again. Try it again.
Okay. So,
You got it.
okay. All
You're
right,
doing
Richie.
so
Hey,
good,
so yep, we're getting there. Let's see how this works
For
for you.
everyone watching, give Bruce a comment, man. He's doing so good. Give him some cheers. You're doing awesome. All right, go for it.
All right. So, hey, Richie. Hey, I'm glad you asked, Richie. I'm an advisor with New York Life now. And I just showed a client how they can get tax-free, guaranteed income for their retirement. And I wanted to share that with you. Would you like to see how I can do that for you?
Yes, I would.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's good. Then let's take a look at your calendar for Monday or Tuesday. Which one's better?
Now we're talking, man. Now we're talking. Good job. Good
Thank you.
freaking job, Bruce. Do you feel the difference?
Oh, definitely. And the words that make the world of difference. I mean, right, asking, and I even had said that, or like asking for permission. I just have to walk them through and set up the appointment.
I love it, man. How do you feel about it for this week?
Very good. Now I feel like getting on the phone.
Bruce, the play for you this week is obviously to do that, right? But
Right, right.
one thing I would say is to write that down
Yeah.
and to read it and to say it 100 times
Hmm.
before you even start making calls.
Hmm. Agreed.
Century mark, 100, 100. And then when you get on that call, man, you do it with conviction. That's the word for you this week.
Okay. I like it.
So what's the play? The what is, you're going to write this down, right? And the what is you're going to practice this and use it, right?
Right.
How is you're going to write it down and you're going to read it 100 times every day before you do your calls.
Right.
How do you feel
Okay.
about that?
Yeah, I need to break that habit. It's a bad habit, and right, need to break bad habits and develop the good habits. So the words are important, and you only have that short amount of time to make it happen. So got to use the right words.
Yeah. Don't worry about tonality and all that stuff. We'll probably end
Right.
up talking about that on the next one. I think for this one, on that script, you're going to have it written out. And at the very top of the piece of paper, all right, really, really, really big across the top of that paper, write the word conviction. I swear, like in like see that board back there? You can't see it, but there's times where I'll write the word conviction huge on that board just for our sales team. Like it is so important. If you don't have conviction, forget it. Forget it. It's like people are not going to book. They're just going to feel it and walk away. Just like the girl's not going to give you the number, right? And I know you're married. We're both married to nurses, actually. So, uh, but it's people watching might get the point. But the idea is you got to have that conviction. So you're gonna write it down, practice it, and then you're gonna put the word conviction big. So every time you're talking to someone, you read it,
Right.
you're gonna do it with conviction. Yes.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
You good? You feel
Awesome.
good for the week? And also, let's talk about your call volume a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
all right, what's the goal for your call volume this week?
Well, it was supposed to be 75 this week,
Right.
but we'll get to there for next week for sure.
Okay. All right, I'm putting it in here in your sheet. So, okay. All right, you feel good?
Yeah, I do, Rich. Thank you. Yep.
Okay,
It's a good
awesome.
session here.
All right, perfect. Bruce, have an amazing week.
Thanks,
Let
man.
me know if you're practicing that and you have any questions on it. If not, I will see you next Thursday.
All right, Richie.
Cool.
Thanks.
And for
Appreciate
everybody watching, if you enjoyed, if you like it, shoot me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you'd like to be on the show, actually, I think we're full for the next couple of weeks. Shoot me a DM anyways, but we'll try and get it scheduled. Bruce, thanks so much for being on, and I will see all y'all next time.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, Richie.